We're on our way to Prague to check out a place called Sapa. But first, a quick roadside snack because we actually left the house without having breakfast. So we've arrived, and this place is also known as Little Hanoi. So I had to check out for myself if it actually feels like Hanoi. The first thing you notice is how everything is in Vietnamese, all the signs. And for a moment, you do feel like you have stepped somewhere else that's definitely not in Europe. We walked into one of the clothing shops, not really to buy anything, just to look around. But I did spot this one nice dress, and the design was so nice. It's this one here. There were also a lot of bags. But then we found out that you had to buy at least three. So, yeah, definitely more of a wholesale situation. I actually found two that I really liked, but I didn't get any. There's so many options. So, back outside, we kept walking past different shops, barbers, cafes, little businesses. But what surprised me was how quiet it felt. It was the weekend and I expected it to be packed, but it was actually kind of calm. We popped into another shop for a few seconds, but quickly realized it wasn't really for us. Lots of toys and charms. And again, it seemed like you had to buy in bulk. So, quick exit. Then we saw these fruit stalls outside, and this part actually made me smile because it reminded me of Vietnam. Just simple setups, fresh fruits, people selling right on the pavement. It felt familiar. We went into a seafood store next. And I immediately noticed the little temple set up. You will see these in so many Vietnamese homes and shops. It's such a small detail, but it adds so much character. I also went hunting for sriracha, especially the one with the rooster on it, because the taste is just different, but no luck here. There were also lots of little convenience style shops, snacks, drinks, all the cute stuff. But overall, the layout felt a bit all over the place, if I'm being honest. There were so many stores, but not really organized. You kind of just roam around. The place is huge, that's for sure. And the weather is so hot today. At one point, we saw a group of kids hanging out. Probably they all go to the same school. And I don't know why, but it instantly reminded me of my students in Vietnam. We passed by a banh mi place, but it was completely empty. And you know how it is. If it's empty, you start questioning things a little. So we kept walking. Then we came across a beauty store, and I immediately thought of my sisters. They had so many brands I usually use, but the prices definitely higher than in Vietnam. The face masks were a bit more reasonable though, so that was something. Then we went into a place called Sapa Foods. And guess what? I finally found the sriracha I was looking for, the one with the rooster. So, of course, I grabbed two and a few other things as well. By this point, it was already lunchtime. We weren't even that hungry, but we decided to get a banh mi each. It was not bad. We did get the vegetarian one, and it tasted fresh. The place wasn't too busy when we walked in, but within minutes, it started filling up, which is always a good sign. One thing we realized pretty quickly, a lot of places prefer cash, especially if you're not buying in bulk. So we had to stop and withdraw some. And then I had one mission left. Vietnamese coffee, cafe soda.
Okay.
We tried one place first, but I wasn't really happy with it. So we went to another cafe called Cafe Doha, and this one was so much better. The coffee was perfect, and the owners were such a lovely Vietnamese couple. On the way back home, I had some time to think about the whole experience. Sapa is interesting. It's definitely a great place if you want Vietnamese products, but it's not the most organized, and it's really easy to get lost. It's also huge. And honestly, I'm not sure it fully feels like Vietnam. You see the people, the products, the culture, yes, but the overall space doesn't quite match the feeling. Still, it was worth visiting. Not amazing, not terrible, just something different.